Legendary baseball manager Leo "The Lip" Durocher of the Brooklyn Dodgers and later the Chicago Cubs famously said, "Nice guys finish last." But is it true that you have to be a jerk to succeed? My name is Gary W. Moore, and this is Positively Speaking. As a kid growing up 50 miles south of Chicago, I lived and died, mostly died, with the Chicago Cubs. Leo Durocher was a flamboyant leader who drove his team hard and, in fact, maybe drove the 1969 Cubs straight out of first place and into the ground. Leo's most famous for his catchy-sounding quote, "Nice guys finish last." But is it true? I'm not sure. Now, I'm a big believer in the quality, importance, and necessity of the local newspaper. So let's take a look and see what it has to say on the subject. Oh, here's something. Positively Speaking. Have you ever wondered why some people are kind to others while some are not? Is there a kindness gene that some are born with while others not? Or is kindness a choice that we make? The late Leo Durocher, former manager of the Brooklyn Dodgers and later the Cubs, famously said, "Nice guys finish last." Was Leo right? Is it true that we need to be a jerk to succeed? And if so, is kindness a flaw? Well, I'm happy to say, as much as I admired Leo, he wasn't right about everything. Let's take a peek into the window of the heart. I've always believed that if you truly want to get to know another person, watch how they treat others. How they interact with both strangers and friends displays their strengths and weaknesses as much as any other act. I don't believe kindness is a trait, but a choice we make. Here's where Leo's often quoted statement just falls apart. The most successful people I've ever met were also the most kind to others. Yeah, I know. You can give me a list of people who were successful or are successful who treated others with disregard for their feelings, but I'd challenge you to show me someone that is unkind, that is successful, long term. Rude people have a tendency to sabotage themselves and their success. In moments of personal, professional crisis, the people they count on most for support often turn against them. Who wants to help a jerk? So most, if not all, the successful people who treat others poorly eventually suffer a fall from grace and often die unhappy and alone. Kind people garner support easily, while unkind people have trouble finding a friend in their times of need. My experience shows me that kind people succeed long term and are happier than those who are unkind to others. You know, life has a way of humbling the jerk. No one saw it coming, but there was a shareholder revolt and a hostile takeover of the firm occurred. In what seemed like a flash, the powerful CEO's life changed forever. I awoke one morning to get a call from the most powerful man I knew, and he was in tears. "Can you help me? I need your support. I'm financially ruined. The board fired me this morning, and I have to get my job back." His position and power were gone in an instant, along with his 7-figure salary and bonus. At the time, I was the company's largest customer. Just 12 hours before, I'd received a call from the board asking if I would support their decision to fire the CEO. I really didn't have to think long about it, as the memories of his strong-arm tactics and rudeness came to mind. The celebration at the firm's headquarters lasted for days. People were singing the song from The Wizard of Oz, "Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead." The former CEO had no friends and found no support during his time of need. He thought kindness was a weakness, when in reality kindness was a strength he didn't possess. Being rude is easy. All you have to do is act in your personal best interest and never think about the needs or feelings of others. Being kind requires a focused effort. It is easier to only think about ourselves and our needs than to understand how our treatment of others impact their lives. Even with all the pressure and stress of life, it's important to treat others with respect and care. Kindness is a gift to others. Making the effort to treat others as you wish to be treated is a simple but profound gift. Darwin authored Survival of the Fittest, and you might believe from the title that Darwin would support Leo Durocher's quote about nice guys finishing last to be true. But Darwin also wrote extensively on the kindness of mankind. Darwin believed that kindness to others created kindness in return. The more kindness we extend to others, the more we receive. And if this is true, why aren't we all kind to each other? My daughter Tara Beth Leach is senior pastor at First Church of the Nazarene in Pasadena, California. She often ends her sermons with 4 simple statements, and I think 4 simple truths. I need you. You need me. We need you, and you need us. She then asked the congregation to stand, look at the people near them, and repeat the short but powerful sentences of profound truth. I need you. You need me. We need you, and you need us. We all need each other, and our happiness and success are enhanced when we're kind to those we encounter on our journey. I want to end this column with the wisdom of Mark Twain, who says, kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. I hope you enjoy Positively Speaking both in your newspaper and here on YouTube. And if you do, make sure you subscribe and please tell others. So thank you for joining me today. And until next week, please remember, when your half of the world is immersed in darkness, the other half is bathed in beautiful sunlight. Our world is ever changing, so take heart that darkness never stays. So God bless, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you back here next week with another edition of Positively Speaking. Would you like to see the positive, encouraging, motivational, uplifting words of Positively Speaking in your local newspaper? I know I would, but I need your help. Call the managing editor of your paper and tell them you'd like to see Positively Speaking by Gary W. Moore in their paper. Talk to them about the messages that are there and remind them that Pew Research says that readers want more positive, uplifting information in their newspapers, and that's exactly what we provide. My goal is to be in 200 newspapers by the end of 2019, and to do that I need your help. It's growing and growing quickly, but right now we are in 9 newspapers weekly, and we are in 3 on occasion with guest commentary. You can find Positively Speaking in Tuesdays, the Hawkeye, Burlington, Iowa. Wednesdays, the Muscatine Journal, Muscatine, Iowa. Thursday, the Daily Journal, serving all of the Kankakee River Valley in Illinois. Friday, the Herald of Oskaloosa, Iowa, and the Nonpareil of Council Bluffs, Iowa. On Saturday, the Times, LaSalle County, and much of north central Illinois. And on Sunday, the Southern Illinoisan, covering the southern third of the state. The Journal Courier, Jacksonville, Illinois, covering much of the central part of the state. And the Telegraph Herald in Dubuque, Iowa. How about your local newspaper? I would love to see Positively Speaking where you can get it every week.